Call of Duty Black Ops 7 sales was down 50% in Europe. So they're struggling quite a bit despite all the keyboard warriors and the loyal fan base making comments everywhere about how well Black Ops 7 is performing, how Black Ops 7 multiplayer is the best campaign they have ever seen. Not the campaign, so the multiplayer is the best they have ever seen. And regardless, regardless of whether the campaign being quite shit at this point, and have been known, many people have said it. It's just not me saying it, except IGN. IGN think it's okay. But yeah, campaign is garbage, but multiplayer, I have actually said in a previous live stream when we checked out the multiplayer live, it was actually pretty good. The only problem is it's more of Call of Duty Black Ops 6, and Black Ops 6 was more of the previous Call of Duty games. So nothing has essentially changed. And in Black Ops 7, absolutely nothing has changed. Even the coat of paint is the same as Black Ops 6. Maybe some colors have changed in some of the icons, but other than that, it is blatantly Black Ops 6, just with new characters as operators. That's it. That's literally it. And you can't go wrong with it if you really think about it, because it's more of Black Ops 6. Black Ops 6 wasn't bad. It was pretty good multiplayer-wise. Even the Call of Duty Black Ops 6 campaign wasn't half bad. It was pretty good. But yeah, I mean, Black Ops 7 campaign is shit, multiplayer is more of the same. Does that mean it's shit? It's not shit. It's pretty okay, but it's just more of the same. They haven't done anything new, but except they're charging you for it. So I think that's the issue. They haven't done anything new. They just kept it going. It just looks a little bit more futuristic and all that. That's it. Anyway, regardless of that, back to what we were discussing. Here it says, it appears that the launch of the Call of Duty Black Ops 7 hasn't been on to write home about for Microsoft and Activision. According to a new report from the game business, Black Ops 7 sales numbers are down compared to both Battlefield 6 and last year's Call of Duty Black Ops 6. In data provided to the outlet by GSD, Black Ops 7 sales, both physical and digital, are down 63% compared to Battlefield 6. Oof. Oof. Obviously, it's important to note that Battlefield 6 isn't available on any subscription service, meaning that people need to buy the game if they want to play. So while the sales numbers for Battlefield 6 are higher, it's still probably that the overall player count for Call of Duty is actually higher. I don't know if I agree with this, only because I'm just, like I said, I have many times I have shown this to you guys on my live streams. Let's bring it up again. Maybe it's updated now. Call of Duty Steam TV. Okay, I'm really sorry, but we need to look at this again just for the lols. Okay, so it's Saturday night here in Australia, and we're still getting daily peaks of 232,000 players on a daily basis. Yeah, 230, 211, so yeah, over 200,000 players pretty much on a daily basis. Right now, 119 players here. Okay, that's just on Steam. This number is obviously way higher where consoles are concerned. Call of Duty, daily peaks are at 80. Like I've said, if you just go 1 month before, this is when Call of Duty Black Ops 7 released. That's where you see this jump. Up until then, we've been getting overall 53, 42, that type of numbers on peaks, and it jumped to 86, and then all the way to even 100,000 at one point, and then it dipped. And this is what we're seeing here. We're getting nearly 80,000 players logging in. Right now, 47 players on it. Numbers cannot lie. This is just on Team. I understand this might be a way higher where consoles are concerned, because a lot of people play Call of Duty on consoles, Xbox and PS5. Do I agree that the player count is a lot higher in Call of Duty compared to Black Ops Battlefield 6? Probably not. Sales are down compared to last year. Where things get a little dicey is when you look at the comparison to last year's release. Black Ops 6, according to the report, physical and digital sales are down over 50% compared to last year. Again, many can and will point the game being available on Xbox Game Pass for Ultimate and PC subscribers, but so was Black Ops 6. Exactly what I'm saying. Like, when it's said here, it's probably that overall player count for Call of Duty is actually higher because it's on Game Pass. That's why, you know, the sales numbers are high for Battlefield 6. I call that BS because, you know, like I said, Black Ops 6 was also on Game Pass, and regardless of whether the game is on Game Pass or not, the player count you can see, and you can see that they're low. That's all I'm saying. Despite all the numbers being down, Black Ops 7 was still the best-selling game in terms of units and revenue in Europe for the week ending November 16, its launch week. Battlefield 6, its main competition right now, came in fourth in both units sold and overall revenue. Interesting. At the end of the day, it's not like Call of Duty's dwindling franchise, as it is still generating revenue for its developers and publishers. Still, it's interesting to see how far sales have fallen and if it's simply a case of more people playing on Xbox Game Pass, or is there a real drop-off in actual interest in the 22-year-old franchise? It's hard to say how many sales have been made because of, you know, Call of Duty Black Ops 7 being included in PC Game Pass and Xbox Game Pass. True. Even like when I played it, it's through the PC Game Pass, and I've had it still, so I tried it on that. But would I have bought it? Absolutely not. Did I buy the Phantom Edition of Battlefield 6? Absolutely yes. So there's that. So obviously I'm a little biased towards Battlefield 6 because I'm a big fan. I've been enjoying it. But I have been a Call of Duty player for a long time too. I played Call of Duty since I was a kid. And up until 2042, I mean, I dropped off a little bit during Battlefield 3, Battlefield 4 era. Then I got back to it because, you know, Battlefield kind of went to crap and didn't have a good enough alternative. So I went back to Call of Duty at the time. And even Modern Warfare Remake, Modern Warfare 2 was actually okay. Modern Warfare 3 kind of sucked. Stick with it. I still stick with it. I didn't buy Modern Warfare 3, by the way. I bought 1 and 2. I'm talking about the remakes. Black Ops 6, when it dropped, I still bought it. I had fun with it. But Black Ops 7, would I have bought it now? Now that I have played Battlefield 6 and I'm having fun with it? Absolutely not. Only reason why I played it is because it's on PC Game Pass. So same could be true for a lot of people. They're playing it because it's available on PC Game Pass, not necessarily wanting to buy it. But you never know. It's a hard tell. But in my eyes, Battlefield 6 have done so many things right in this year, where Call of Duty devs have gotten it consistently wrong. And starting mainly with listening to player feedback. Battlefield 6 devs are actively listening to player feedback and adjusting the game and improving the game. It's only been a few weeks since launch, but they're still going hard at improving the game. They're releasing patches almost on a weekly basis, and they're even making minor adjustments on almost daily basis to improve the game, which is awesome. You almost never see devs do that. They take their time with updating the game, but not Battlefield devs. I think they have earned a lot of goodwill from players because of what they're doing right now. You know, even with Battlefield 6 being an imperfect game with not a lot of bugs, but there are still bugs and there are still annoying things about the game. People are willing to look past that because there's a lot of goodwill for the game, because devs are trying to do what the players want, which is where Call of Duty has come short in many ways, and that's what's turning people away from the game. I hope the devs realize it and do something about it, at least for the next release of Call of Duty next year, and try to listen to the player feedback and try to give players what they want instead of doing some random shit like they did with Black Ops 7. I commend them for trying something new with, especially the campaign, which was a bold choice. And I don't want to sit here and pretend like, you know, everything is riding on the campaign and, you know, not multiplayer, which is not true. Historically, Call of Duty has been campaign focused game For those little kids who are watching this right now, you probably wouldn't know because you started Call of Duty with Warzone. But for those battle dads and the veterans out there, you know what I'm talking about. Call of Duty, the first few Call of Duties that came out were only campaign. They didn't even have multiplayer. It was a campaign game. And then they started with, the campaign, which was great. I think with Modern Warfare, they started the multiplayer, which turned out to be freaking amazing. So they kept going with it. But historically, Call of Duty was a campaign game. So you still have a lot of people playing and waiting for those campaigns and waiting to play those every year. So it is hard to argue and completely ignore, okay, you know what, campaign is bad, but people don't play for the campaign, people play for multiplayer, which is also true because it has moved away. Like, campaign stopped being the focus of the game for a long time now. So it is hard to argue with that fact as well. But the thing is, Call of Duty still made an effort to make good enough campaigns for every release, almost every release. They have skipped in sometimes in some of the games, but almost every game, they have put in quite a lot of effort to have a pretty good campaign. And they went back to that same ideologies of making a great campaign when they did remake of Modern Warfare just a few years ago. And that worked so well for them because that campaign remake was amazing. They went all out with it and it was amazing. And the multiplayer was done beautifully as well. And they give them a couple of more years and they've come to this with Black Ops 7, making a lot of bold choices, which I commend them for doing, but not the choices you would make for a Call of Duty campaign. So that's just the simple truth. And exactly not what people want. One of the players wanted, it seems. So I hope you learn to listen to the players and get that feedback on board and stop doing whatever the heck comes to your head because you can, because that's just not how things work. You need it's a very big IP. You need to listen to your player base. If you lose the players, you're not gonna get a game. You don't have a game. So yeah, that's what I think. That's what I think. Rant over. Let me know what you guys think about this whole thing. Is it surprising that they have lost over 50% of sales in Europe? I don't think so. I think this was well expected, especially as soon as the whole game dropped and I tried it. It was kind of apparent. There's a reason why a lot of people are making fun of the game and really complaining about the game, because it's just not good. Now, multiplayer, like I said, more of the same, so can't complain. Campaign, abysmal. So yeah, I don't know what they're gonna do. They don't know what they're gonna do. They better revert back all this whole campaign, co-op campaign BS and try to actually give us a solid campaign in the next mainline entry. That's what I think. Anyway, your thoughts down below in the comments, please. Thank you.